we have this parliamentary call statement that we have made to the G7, and from what I saw, a lot of parliamentarians that are part of this movement have signed to it.
Just a brief background. We sent this sign-on statement to parliamentarians around the world, and in a matter of 3 hours, there were 50 parliamentarians who have signed on to this statement addressed to the G7 economies. So I'll read the statement now. As members of Parliamentarians for a Fossil-Free Future, we stand united in our call for urgent and transformative climate commitments at the Group of 7 Leaders Summit. The G7 countries, as major economies and significant contributors to global greenhouse gas emissions, have a unique responsibility and capacity to lead the way in the fight against climate change. Our demands. We hereby call on the G7 to lead by example and pursue the following: a rapid and just phase out of fossil fuels and direct transition to renewable energy systems. Number 1, halt direct and indirect public financing for fossil fuel projects. This includes ending subsidies for coal, oil, and gas development, both domestically in the G7 countries and internationally, and mandating public financial institutions to develop and implement plans to stopping all forms of public support for fossil fuels. There should be clear timelines and accountability mechanisms. Number 2, redirecting fossil fuel subsidies and public financing towards renewable energy sources. Number 3, implementation of policies to phase out private financing for new fossil fuel projects. This includes coal, oil, and gas extraction as well as associated infrastructure projects. Number 4, halting the approval and development of new fossil fuel extraction and infrastructure projects, including coal, oil, and gas. Number 5, developing and implementing a comprehensive plan to urgently phase out existing fossil fuel projects. This plan should include clear timelines, targets, and accountability measures to ensure a rapid transition away from fossil fuels. Number 6, stop the promotion of gas as transition fuel and the promotion of false solutions that lengthen the life or delay the phase out of fossil fuel projects. Number 7, investing substantially in renewable energy infrastructure and technologies. Provide financial and technical support to accelerate the deployment of renewable energy solutions, ensuring that they are accessible and affordable to all. Commit to an equitable and just transition. Plan and implement an equitable, just transition that supports workers and communities currently dependent on the fossil fuel industry. Investments in reskilling, social protections, and community-led renewable energy projects are crucial to ensure that no one is left behind. Then scaling up of delivery of climate finance. The G7 must fulfill their obligations to deliver public, adequate, new and additional and non-debt creating climate finance for developing countries. Climate finance should cover mitigation, adaptation, loss and damage, and just transition. There should be massive scaling up of commitments far beyond the 100 billion annual pledge, which is only a small fraction of the amount needed and due to developing countries. Then strengthening NDCs. The G7 must submit more ambitious, nationally determined contributions that enshrine the phase out of fossil fuels and align with the 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold of the Paris Agreement. This includes setting clear science-based targets for reducing emissions and enhancing resilience. The time for action is now. The science is unequivocal. You're running out of time to prevent the most catastrophic impacts of climate change. The recent IPCC reports have highlighted the urgent need for rapid, far-reaching, and unprecedented changes in all aspects of society. As G7 leaders gather in Apulia, Italy, we implore them to recognize the gravity of the crisis and rise to the occasion with bold and decisive action. Our commitment. As parliamentarians, we pledge to hold our governments accountable for their climate commitments and to champion policies that drive the transition to a fossil-free future. We will work tirelessly to ensure that justice, equity, and human rights are at the heart of climate actions. We invite fellow parliamentarians worldwide to join us in demanding that the G7 leaders take the necessary steps to safeguard our planet and future generations. Together, we can create a just and sustainable world for all. We urge the G7 leaders to seize this moment and lead the world towards a fossil-free, equitable, and resilient future. The time for action is now. Here are the signatories, almost 50 of them, and there will be more. There are more coming before we submit this. We hand this over tomorrow. Thank you.
Let us give